Hello everybody, welcome to another video where today I'm going to be showing you my latest build. You're probably wondering, where on earth am I standing? Well, it's the mansion I built. Yeah, hold on. Let me give you a better look. This is the mansion I built. Yeah, I know, this took me about a good month of my life. And I did the majority of this by myself. I did 99.99% of this entire thing by myself, and 0.01% was done by my little sister. So, please give a round of applause in the comments. Okay, so this is the front, and all of this area was hand destroyed by me because this entire area was actually just hills. Okay, this was not even a thing. Okay, I made this a hill. I made that a cliff. I made entire thing a cliff. This took so much work. I'm just really proud of it. Okay, and also there's a cool little secret over here. In this area specifically, you seem like, why is there a pool of lava? Well, waterfall of lava right behind a waterfall. Why? And why is there obsidian? That's why! There's another portal! Hold on, let me get... Cool, right? Let's go up. I changed it to iron because, the piglins found a way to open the door. And I don't want them getting in. Hold on. Yeah, that really didn't work. Hey, anyway. Here's the box that holds the nether portal. I made this little bridge because, so, there were so many zombie pigmen in that area specifically. I was like, okay, just move them to this area, and then I built them a bridge down. There's still one left, so, okay. Let's go back through. Also, there's this little area right here in case of anything that comes in that I don't want to come in and just comes down here. You have no idea how many pigmen tried to come down. It was funny. Anyway, this is the side of the mansion. And there's also this river area that, I'm gonna be honest, wasn't as deep. I made it deeper by using explosions. So also this little waterfall area that I handmade. There's this little cove. I guess this counts as a cove. I don't know. Anyway, let's go on it. Let's go inside. Let's go inside. Wait, actually, first, before we go inside, there is someone I want you to meet. There he is. Hi, Snuggly. Hi, this is Snuggly. This is Snuggly. I accidentally hatched him when I was making a specific ram. I'll show you in a bit. But, you know, I set it down, and I was not expecting it to hatch, so I had to move it outside the mansion. And I was expecting it to just, you know, wander off, but nah, he stayed here. He stayed here. And now he's the pet of the mansion, which is great. I love him so much. I love Snuggly. Okay. Here are vases and that I made. They're actually pretty easy. Anyway, going. Okay. Here is the main hall. By the way, finish this all of as of yesterday. Okay. This door, this door leads to the, same hall as, well, all these doors leads to the same room. But, you know. Take a look! Pillars! It took me a while to do all this, and yes, I put carpet down, because, you know, I'm extra. Anyway, let's go in the first room. This room, I believe, is a bedroom. Yeah, this is a bedroom. Bedroom number 1. You also notice that I added a fireplace. By the way, do your best to put like a block of stone right here if you're making your floor wood. You know, just make it just keep it away from as much wood as you possibly can, because that will cause it to spread. Anyway, I'm also can't wait for the cushion update. So when the cushions come out, I can just put it on these and put it on the couches, and they can really be comfy couches. And this is the only room with wool chairs. This is the only room with wool chairs. The rest of the rooms have wood ones. Okay. Going in this one. The gaming room. There's also chairs over here that will have cushions as soon as the update comes out. See, a pool table that you can't actually use. Couch. Painting. Couch. And I made a restroom. Fun fact. This is the only restroom in the entirety of the mansion. So, yeah, I know, right? All the money in that world, and you can't buy more than one bathroom. Okay, let's exit the game room. Move on to here, which is the kitchen. There's smokers, crafting tables, and there's raw meat, fuel. There's charcoal in this one, coal in this one. There's crops and bowls. See, like, here's the mushrooms. And here are the crops. Oh, and there's a little special secret underneath the stairs. Aha! The farm! And this is a plant farm, not an animal farm. Here's 1. 2. 3. There's only 3 levels, so that's about it. To the next one! This is the second bedroom. See, I told you that this would be the... Yeah, anyway. And you're also probably thinking, why are there no actual beds? Why is this just wool? Well, joke's on you. Beds. There's beds underneath. You didn't expect that, huh? Yeah, and I tried them out. They work. So, ha ha ha. Guess who thought of everything? And here is a room for tea. Yeah, they're still on. Okay. I thought they had turned off. Okay. Here's this that I made. These are tea chairs. This is obviously gonna be for married couples or just couples in general. Anyway, that's this area. I already showed you in the main hall. Okay, now to go to the second floor. Whee! Starting with this room right here, which is storage and crafting. It's not really much to see here. Okay. We're going left. There's bedroom number 3. There's a couch over there. There's a desk. And there's a chest with a book in it. Here's the office. This is nice and chill. Very, very nice and chill. Anyway, there's a desk lamp right here. There's a painting at the back. And a bunch of storage. Fireplace. I had to build 1 block up because I can't dig into the dirt. Otherwise, it would show through the floor. And it would look kind of weird. To the next one, which is a stage area. Thinking, why on earth would there be a stage area? Well, people get bored, okay? There are some people in the world, like me, they're theater kids, deep down. And they want a stage to perform on, okay? See, over here is bedroom number 4. I did show you another bedroom. Yeah. Also, more hidden beds. Oh, there's a giant dresser right here that only holds 2 chests. Just, you know, impressive stuff. To the next room. Here's the treasury. And here's every single disc. Right here. And here is a jukebox so you can play it. Here are so many hard items. So you can see this person not only killed the weather, but they also collected a end crystal. There's the creaking heart, a skulk, heavy core, a beacon, because they did not only defeat 1 weather, but 2. A wither skull, a creeper skull, and the dragon egg, which is probably the most easiest to obtain. And you probably don't know. Hide and spot! Haha! Just move, yeah. Okay. See, we can go this way. I think that yeah. That's the stage area. Yeah, storage and crafting, yeah. So I've gone in a full loop. Okay, so we already gone there, so... Okay, double checking. Yeah, I've definitely gone in a full loop anyway. Oh! There's actually something I didn't mention. I'm surprised I didn't mention this. In this area, there's a mushroom farm. I cannot believe I didn't mention this. I know this is not as widely decorated as the previous one, but look! Mushrooms! This is as far as they're growing, which is kind of sad. Anyway, I added a bunch of slabs here so there would be no, monster spawning in the area. Even though I can hear them, which is annoying. I think there must be a cave nearby. Anyway, not important. Let's go on to the third floor. First room, the library, which, you're probably noticing that these are chiseled bookshelves, which means that I stocked every single bookshelf in this room with the book and quill, which means that that's not what. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. Which means that you can take books out, without, breaking them. I think it's, yeah, it's like that. That you can take it out in survival Minecraft and write down your own story. I did not write every single book its own story, because that would have taken so much longer. And this already took about a month of my life. I'm not doing that again. Okay, anyway. Next room. I think this is bedroom number 5, right? Bedroom number 5 or 4. I can't remember. Okay, there's also a blank book right here. I'm thinking of putting like a little poem or a little story written on here. Also, I especially made these pots, and every single pot that you see is actually the same. So there's a heart, a bow, a sword, and an axe. So, interesting. Right? Okay, anyway. Next room! And here's the map area. Well, the map room. Which took me so long to make. There's a village. There's the mansion that's so big it needs to be on two maps in order to fit it. Which is funny. And you're probably wondering, what's this area over here? What's this area? Because those don't look like normal structures. They're not. I made that. It's another one of my creations. If you want a tour on that, let me know in the comments. Okay. And this also took a stupidly amount of time. Also more storage for, fighting and stuff. And here is the armory, where there's a dog. There's a dog painting. Because what else do you need fighting for? Fight for the dog. Anyway, here's a bunch of stuff that you can make armor trimmings with. See? See? I just making them for, design purposes and stuff. Because, you need motivation. Here's the enchanting room. Where there's more seating area where people can hang out. And there's here where you have bottles of enchanting and lapis. And enchant tables, which are great. These are just normal bookshelves. You can't get books out, which is kind of defeats the purpose of a bookshelf. Yeah. Let's see. This is a dining room. This is the dining room that's on. Okay. This is the dining room that's in. That's on the 3rd floor. I am so tired. I woke up recently. I was that okay. I think that was Snuggly talking. Anyway. Next room. I think that this is the next room. Nope, we already did that. Which means that I could show you the final room. right up here. This is the ballroom area, because I am not making a room in this. Look how perfect it is. Look at the pillars. Look at the pillars. There's just a giant party room. And this is my favorite part about the design. You go up and you can go on the roof, where you can see the most excellent view ever, which is right over here. Hold on. See, look at that. Look at that view. Okay. So that concludes the mansion tour. If you want to see my other build that I made, in May, let me know. I started this all the way back in early June. It is now mid-July. So, yeah. Oh, I never showed the balcony area that leads to the library. Never showed that. I'm sorry. Okay. There! Now it concludes the mansion tour. Okay, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'm probably going to be doing another project that's also going to take, probably a month. Underwater City next. Well, Underwater Town next. That you can survive in Minecraft anyway. It's complicated. Anyway, I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye!